Welcome to another edition of SASS South African Sports Course Kuyafiwa chat room show, and we are coming to you live from our Randburg studios, and we hope all of the boxing fanatics follow us, like and share our program as we talk all matters boxing. And we are going to be calling on all boxing personalities, all the boxers, all the trainers, all the managers, and everyone that follows boxing to come onto the show and relate and give us a history and a background of their stories as we go through a journey of the boxing world. And in this edition, I've got with me one of the prospects and one of the best boxers we have in South Africa at the moment. And he goes by the name of Kane. Fury actually calls himself K9. Kane, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Kane. Kane, you are a prospect, very young boxer. You've just come into the boxing world. Where did it all start?
Well, it started like 4 years ago when I told my dad I wanted to box. And then he told me, well, actually I told him like when I was like 12 years old I want to box. And he said to me, once I'm 16, 17, if I still have it in me, I can just ask him. And from there I started boxing. And then from there I went to Coach G, the best trainer in the world. And yeah, I've lost like 2 amateur fights. And then since then, when I went to Coach, I've won everything.
And where do you come from?
Well, I'm born and raised in Joburg.
Okay.
And yeah, just in Joburg in general.
But tell us, you saying that you started boxing, you were 16 years old. How did it all manifest? What made you get involved in the sport of boxing? You could have chosen any other sport.
Yes. No, I told myself, why do I want to work a 9-to-5 job if I can do what I love? And since like when I was young, boxing was on the TV and stuff, and my dad was a boxer as well. So it runs in the family basically. So yeah, since we were small, there was boxing on the TV, and I liked it from since. And then just at the right age, I started.
Okay, let's talk about your fights. You've had 3 fights,
yes.
2 draws, 1 win.
Yes.
Take us through those fights.
Yes, so my first fight, I've won the fight on points. I knocked the guy like 4 times down. And my second and third fight, I thought I won, but then can't leave it up to the judges basically. So my next fight, hopefully I can win by knockout and then just keep on moving forward.
I've seen you fight in one of your fights in KZN. A tremendous performance from you, I must say, because at one point I thought you were losing the fight.
Yeah, and then I knocked him down. And then from therewards on, I thought I won it, I took it, but yeah, like I said, you can't hang it to the judges anymore.
Okay. You working under the tutelage of Coach G. Tell us a little bit about Coach G.
Yeah, well, since I started by Coach G, I mean, he's a good man, always positive, nothing negative. Once I start like walking in the gym and I see Coach there and I know it's going to be a good day. I mean, we do what we love, he does what he loves to do, to train me, and I can train under him as well. So yeah, from therewards on, it's another father for me, just in the boxing world now.
Mm-hmm. You have a fight scheduled on the 8th of April in Mpumalanga.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I've been preparing a while now for this fight. I mean, since last year, from my last fight, I was hoping to get fights, but reality kicked in. We didn't get that many fights, but I'm always ready. I trained for 6-7 months for this fight now, and I feel more than ready. I worked very hard for this fight, and I can't wait.
And do you know who you fight?
I'm not sure about who I'm fighting, but I've seen him before. But we can check it out on the weigh-in and then on the day on the fight.
Okay, and that's on the J for Joy tournament in Mpumalanga. This is in Middelburg.
Yes.
On Friday, the 8th of April.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what are your chances in that fight? How do you see yourself performing in that fight?
Oh no, I see myself performing very good. I mean, if you work hard, put in the work, I think the work will show in the ring as well. And I'm not a big talker. I only talk with these 2 fists in the ring. So basically what I can say is I hope he's ready, I'm ready, and I'm going to bring it.
So what's your outlook when you come into the ring and you're facing this boxer? you know, what goes through your mind? How do you work out that you're going to be fighting him and winning that fight?
Yeah, so basically, I mean, it comes from the training as well. I mean, we spot different opponents, like tall fighters, short fighters, in and out fighters, come forward fighters. I mean, so basically we prepare in the training as well. But I mean, also if you put in the work, you feel confident, you're positive about it. I mean, there can go nothing wrong. I mean, if you prepare for it, you can get it.
Okay, and what do you consider to be your best punch? Would it be like a
Best punch, I don't know. I think everything is good of me. I can punch left hard, right hard, doesn't matter. But I would say my left hook. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to put you on the spot, you know, here on
Yes.
SASS Sport and Kuyafiwa chat room show. Tell us, what do you think should happen with South African boxing, you know, in terms of development of boxers?
Yes. So I think, yeah, the more development there is, well, the more, what can I say, like, if there's more development boxers that's boxing at this moment, because I mean, there's not any more fights like for the developments and stuff. I mean, we struggle to get fights. I mean, I've only had three fights in this last 2-3 years. And I mean, for development, you can fight at least once every second or third month. So I think just more fights for the development boxers, for the new boxers as well. And then, yeah, sponsors for the developments. I mean, we're still young and upcoming, so we don't have a lot of sponsors that keep us like on top every month and stuff. So, yeah, I think to get it right, I think more events for developments.
Okay, there you have it. We've been talking to Kane Fury, and he's actually going on and facing an opponent. He does not know who the opponent is, but it's on J for Joy Boxing Promotions, and this tournament will be coming from Middleburg on Friday, the 8th of April. And he's talking about development. He's talking about sponsorship as well, that he feels that sponsorships should come into the sport so that they can assist the boxers in maturing and developing and becoming better boxers. Kane, thank you very much for coming to SASS Sport and Kuyafiwa chat room. It's been an honor to have you here.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you very much. You can just give a shout out to my sponsors as well.
Okay, absolutely.
Just want to give a shout out to Toshiba for keeping me every month stable for everything. Sports RX for the best nutrition supplements in the game. And also Ernest Jewelry for giving the best jewelry out there. Thank you very much.
There you have it. One of our best prospects in South Africa, one of the best up-and-coming boxers by the name of Kane, calls himself K9 Fury. And, you know, it's been quite a pleasure to have him in studio today. And I'm sure you enjoyed this edition of SASS Kuyafiwa chat room. And we'll catch you next time. Stay blessed and always keep punching.